If you think about the Wuhan lab leak theory, you would probably think the US media play a major role in promoting the conspiracy. But as we look closer at the origin of COVID-19, we find actually it is an Australian journalist who has pushed the conspiracy. Today we are unpacking the Australian role in promulgating the lab leak conspiracy.
We are crafting a show presenting a real China different from the Western narrative.
Feel free to go to YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook to support our content.
Let's look at the Guardian report first. The Guardian published an article on the origin of COVID-19 in July. And what attracted my eye is this woman. Her name is Sherry Maxson, and the former Daily Telegraph reporter has been actively blaming the Wuhan lab for leaking the virus. She enjoys international celebrity as her conspiracy theory is amplified by some Western media.
Let's take a look at how she promoted her conspiracy. She talked about it in her own show on Sky News, and she has appeared on Tucker Carlson Tonight with a bombshell doser she claims she uncovered about the Wuhan lab. She also talked about her book, What Really Happened in Wuhan, with former Trump advisor Stephen Bannon on his War Room podcast.
So you can see she's a social butterfly in the right-wing circle.
In her report in Daily Telegraph in May 2020, she presented a bombshell doser that she set back her lab leak theory, but a simple examination would find it is just a summary of public information, and it was not an intelligent doser as she claimed to be. For example, she claimed a Chinese researcher named Huang Yanling contracted the virus in the Wuhan Institute of Virology, and she is a patient 0. But Huang's teacher told the local media she graduated from the institute in 2015 and has been working in another city.
Maxson's work have been widely questioned by media professionals and scholars, and even China hawks came up to denounce her work as misleading. I would say the China hawks are very 内卷. Anyone can translate this word, please put it on the screen.
ASPR researcher Vicky Xu has criticized her report on Twitter, saying her report are embellishment, exaggeration, and drawing conclusions from thin evidence. The organization is infamous for driving up anti-China sentiments and funded by weapon manufacturers.
Besides Vicky Xu, editor of Foreign Policy magazine James Palmer said her article has links to conspiracy theories about the origins of coronavirus, which are popular on the right wing.
Professor Dominic Dwyer is an Australian medical virologist who was part of the WHO investigation in January, said the lab leak was unlikely. He also says the Australian media had been caught up by political concerns instead of science.
The unfortunate reality is, even though her theory has been denounced as a conspiracy, media are still enthusiastic in promoting her reports to serve their own political rhetoric.
The complexity of the science may make it difficult for media to grasp, but Maxson reports of fostering unproven theories and hijacking the narrative from the international community.
Maxson has made big money and big fame. Her story was just an example of China panic in Australian media.
And it infiltrates the global media in a harmful way and incites more conspiracists to follow her steps.